Hi, I'm Eli, and I make games. So, for this episode of Feedback Friday, the ninth one, I'm covering a game called The Last Seed. Or is it just Seed? Or is it... Who knows? It's something Seed. It's in the title! So, for this episode, I'll be covering it. I'll start with the faults, go into the praises, and there'll be other shenanigans and such. But yeah, so let's just get into it. So we're gonna start with faults, because ending on a good thing is better for audience retention. So yeah, fault. The game was too long for its type of game. To finish it took forever. I feel like, because the goal of the game is to collect 20 of these little blue fire comet things. I don't know what they are. But you gotta get 20 of them, and that just takes way too long. From what I can tell, the spanning is random, and it only one can be on the screen at a time, though. It's just a guess, because I haven't tried to get two on the screen, because you always just try and collect it. Yeah, it's too long. He said he was going to make this into a mobile game. A mobile game. So, from what I can tell, it'll be an infinite game. So what you're definitely going to want to do is, because if it's infinite, you're going to want to have things that are just going to make it more interesting, because all there are the asteroids, and they're basically all the same. They're just different sizes. So, just add more enemies. Maybe my first thought was, when I played this, is add something that kind of homes towards you. That would make your movement more essential, and just have different types of enemies. Maybe there's a type that you just can't break, so you just kind of have to let it pass. Or maybe, you add actual physical obstacles you have to get past, other than just asteroids and stuff. Just spice it up. You can keep going with the space theme, because that's what it's got right now. But maybe, every once in a while, something calm down that'll make it more challenging. Just something like that to spice up gameplay would make it a lot better. Also, this isn't really a fault. It's just kind of a disappointing thing. So when you go into the game, there's this just amazing intro, and it's just a gorgeous art style. The colors pop in, they're awesome. And then you get into the game, and then it's just pretty much vector space graphics. And it was almost nothing like the intro for the menu. And that just doesn't, no. It didn't play well with me. I was teased with these gorgeous graphics, and then no, it just didn't happen. And then also the blue stuff they had to get didn't really have any noticeable impact until you collect 10 of them, because by then you could start noticing, wait a second, I'm getting bigger. Around 10, you start getting big enough where the challenge starts to increase, and then more and more the change is much more drastic and poppin'. So you probably should make it more clear, because before I just thought you just get more health, and that's it. That's just kind of boring. I would say with the evolution thing, you get bigger, making it harder, but your shots also aren't bigger, and that kind of just feels lame. Because my first thought was, when I saw that it gets bigger, I was like, oh wait, now I can bigger. I can shoot more stuff now. No, it's the exact same size, and it looks kind of silly when you're about the final stage, which I'll show here. And it looks ridiculous. You got these tiny little balls shooting out the huge player character, and just adjust that size, and that would be awesome. But wait a second. It's the middle of the video, and I hear something. Something strange. Can you hear it? Oh no. It's louder now. That's right. There's a new section. Well, that was a lot of anticipation for that. Great, anyways. So we got a new section. It's gonna be called Fun Fact of the Day. I'm just gonna shove it randomly in a random place of all my videos now, or some of my videos. It's random. Woo! Probably most of them though. So it's gonna be a random fact. And yeah, so I had no clue what to put for this section. So here's, okay, perfect. Here is a website that's got random facts and it's probably clickbait, but nonetheless. Let's see here. This isn't a very fun fact, but it's a fact, I guess. Many languages have the same roots. I'm not doing this. This is boring. I'll tell you on my own fact. Did you know that currently people think that white holes are a thing that could mathematically exist? The thing is that the circumstances would be so rare and hard to actually find that we've never found one. Scientists are currently theorizing that white holes could be a phase of at the end of a black hole's life when it gets too much mass and it starts to expel it all instead. Now mathematically this could work, but there's just a lot of problems behind it, like the fact that is just literally defying gravity, which is a very fundamental part. So yeah, fun fact of the day. Fun for everyone. Not really. Nonetheless, let's keep on going with your normal scheduled video. And if you're this far in, you mad lad, but nonetheless, you're 8 minutes in. Congratulations. Subscribe, I guess. Yee. So yeah, let's go. Praises. Controls are nice. They were a little loose for my taste, but they still felt good. They felt responsive. They felt good. The art, amazing. I did complain about being teased with the art style at the beginning. It kind of had a flip-flop, but the art is still good. It's still good art that I can appreciate. Now, I will say that intro hyped up the art for me, and then it kind of fell down. But if that's happening, if the intro is that good, that's amazing. Like my next praise, the intro was amazing. It's not many times where if you look at my other Feedback Fridays, my praises are never going to be on, they're almost never on actual UI. Even UI is one of the most important experiences, but I mainly try and focus on UX, user experience. But your intro was just, it was good. It was amazing. I did like the sound design. It was responsive. The sound effects were there. They felt juicy. They felt good. Now, when playing a second time and actually completing, I had the sound off because I was recording. But nonetheless, it was a pretty decent, good game. Fix those issues I said earlier. I know they weren't the best faults, but I mean, at that, you don't want many faults anyways. So, you get what you get. But still, if you like. If you don't. And hold on a second. Okay. So, this game was part of the Spring Xanderjam 3.0. I had a submission in the Xanderjam 3.0. So why don't you go play it and go play the rest of my games? That'd be great. So yeah. Now the real outro. Okay? So yeah, make sure to follow me, do my game, subscribe, do that stuff. And yeah, if you like, if you don't, and subscribe. Peace.